I'm truly excited yet nervous to be here, just like my son will be in 1 week. He really needs to be in class with his teacher receiving in-person, hands-on instruction. The best chance he has to stay in school is to reduce airborne transmission of COVID-19 in school. When we fail to contain transmission, kids like mine can hunker down at home with support, but many families will struggle to find that supervision for their children. Thank you for all the layers of protections that you have implemented. Unfortunately, the Delta variant is increasing community spread, so we must reduce risk even further. There are 2 extra measures NCPS can take. Move meals to the outdoors to the greatest extent possible, starting on day 1, and use CO2 monitors continuously in schools to check your work when it comes to ventilation and filtration. I will highlight outdoor meals because this is what is causing the most anxiety for parents and children today.
Minimize disruptive quarantine. Follow the CDC guidance and the state guidance on what triggers quarantine and who is a close contact. As we know, absenteeism and missing school is directly related to educational outcomes. Children who are more frequently absent from school are less likely to complete high school. The Maryland definition of truancy includes missing more than 8 days in a quarter. I beg of you, do not make our children truant. This board is responsible for the educational deprivation that the children of this county have experienced and now needs to take strong steps to follow the state and CDC guidance on what triggers a quarantine.
I'm testifying today for one reason and one reason only, and that is to say that schools must open on time for in-person learning, and they must stay open all year long. That means full-time, 5 days per week, approximately 7 hours per day for the required 180 school days, no matter where kids eat or what the case rates are. The debacle of last year must not repeat itself again this year. Zoom school is no substitution for real in-person learning that kids need, deserve, and are entitled to. Kids can't take another year of the educational deprivation inflicted upon them by MCPS.
We are going to talk about a process today of quarantining and the services that we're going to be able to provide to our students. One delicate balance that we continue to try to keep is making sure we're adhering to CDC guidance and being clear on when they're recommending that there's isolation, that there is isolation. And so trying to protect that space of making sure we're adhering to that guidance, but also giving family options are definitely something we continue to work on, but that is our very gray area in which we do not want to be out of compliance with what we're expected to do. If a student is supposed to be by themselves and not with others, we don't want to create that situation. So definitely recommendations that we will take and take into consideration as we continue to get feedback from our community about things that will be helpful to families in different situations.
Like, share, and subscribe to our channel to stay informed on all things in Montgomery County.